What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So the reason why I have part 1 in that video and I have part 2 is because right after I uploaded that video, I went to Nene Leak's page and she did an Instagram live, basically defending herself and saying everything I've been saying in the past 3 videos, that she was in the hospital. She even went as far as referencing, that she was on Instagram live and all of that, So that's what she's talking about, defending herself. So I'm just going to go ahead and let the Instagram live play. Don't worry, I have other stories coming up, other news that I've recorded. There's a lot more going on outside of the Real Housewives of Atlanta that we can talk about. It's just because since I was already on a topic about Nene, it made sense to just post this video right after that. That way I can move on to my other stories. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this video. Well,
hey you guys, it's your girl Nene Leaks. Yes, I'm over here in Canada, where I will be for a few weeks. So I haven't done an Instagram live in a long time, and I was just talking to one of my girlfriends and she said, oh my gosh, you have to do a live. So I thought I'd hop on here for a few minutes and do a Instagram live and talk to you guys for a hot second. I know I got a lot of comments about the episode on Sunday, where a lot of people were, the comments were kind of split, to be honest. There were a lot of people talking about, some people thought I dropped Greg off at the hospital and kept going. Like,
oh, these comments, this one right here. You really in ish. Kick a man while he's down, huh? Whatever happened to in sickness and in health? Wow, Greg always been your rock, you say. Well, time to be his. Quit. The man has cancer. You too Hollywood now, I guess. Couldn't have said it better. Selfish. Who drops their husband off for a surgery? Wow, cold. Agreed. When she said, go ahead and jump out, I died. Like, sis, you not dropping him off at the airport. You can't even walk him into the surgery floor. Then her face when he asked her to get his suitcase. Yeah, I guess he was too weak to get his own suitcase. It's really sad. Money doesn't change people. It exposes them for who they really are. I pray she gets better and stop treating her husband that way. I pray she gets better. It's really sad. She has to be center of attention. Girl, she's not going to change. She is a bully, selfish, mean, and a really bad person. It's really sad. Now, please tell me who wants to leave their husband during the surgery. Proceeded to go take care of some swag business. Now, that's some heartless, selfish mess. Come on, Nene. Your husband is making the ultimate sacrifice to live cancer-free, and he needs the support of his wife. The love has to be bigger than self.
Who the fuck thinks that? Like, if you pay attention and you listen really closely, Greg says, get my bag out of the car. When you get my bag out of the car, something like that. Also, every time Greg was in the hospital, or we went to a cancer hospital, or Greg had a surgery, I was always on Instagram live. They were all live. The only issue is these things only last 24 hours, but it was on live, and I've never once just drop Greg curbside at the hospital and he's gone inside to have a surgery while I go to swag. That is absolutely not how it goes down. I am the only one. And if anybody else out there think they can do better than me, please holler at me. Send me an email to booknene@gmail.com, and I will let you go with Greg to the hospital instead of me. So there's no one that has supported him more than I. And he's happy to tell you that himself. I support him wholeheartedly. As far as we know, we are hoping that Greg does not have cancer. I think a lot of people are thinking that Greg is bedridden. He is sitting somewhere eating out of a tube or something. Greg is probably at the casino right now. And for those of you who was at All-Star Weekend, Greg was down at All-Star Weekend. He hung out down there. He is able to do anything that you do. He eats, he cooks, he drives, he works, he does anything that anybody else would be doing. So Greg does not have any issues there. Whether or not cancer is 100% gone out of his body, we do not know that. But Greg is not crippled. He ain't tied to a damn IV pump. None of that stuff. Greg is Greg. He's Greg Leaks. Still my husband. Okay, so I would not be dropping his ass off anywhere. Although I feel like dropping his ass off a lot of places. Okay, but I did not do such a thing. If you've never been a caretaker, then you will never really know what that is, because I never knew what it was. And you have to also understand that, just imagine taking care of someone that's done things to you. I don't want to elaborate on it. I'm just giving you an example. Imagine someone's done a lot of horrible things to you, or let's not use the word horrible, let's use the word hurtful. A lot of hurtful things to you, and then you end up being the one having to really help them and take care of them. That too is very hard, because I've gotten emails from so many men and women who have reached out to me saying that they are caretakers and how difficult it's been for them to take care of their spouse or their mother or something, or their spouse has changed on them once they got sick. They were very mean, and not that they can't be mean, and not that they're not allowed to be mean. You have to understand that the person that's taking care of them is still a human. I'm still human. Anybody else that's out there taking care of somebody is still human. If I've been with Greg for over 20 years now, as far as I'm concerned, I have seen my vows all the way through 10,000 times, because a lot of things has happened in our relationship. And when you've been with somebody that long, it definitely hasn't been a walk in the park. I mean, we've had a lot of things that happen that we don't discuss on the television. Mainly because we divorced, and our divorce was public, and so a lot of the issues that we had prior to our first divorce and being married this time, we don't really discuss a lot of those things on television for people to see, and for people to judge. Y'all be out there judging. So I just want to say that I didn't drop Greg off, although I feel like dropping his ass off. I have not. I've been as supportive as I could possibly be. A lot of times, Greg did not want me to be at the hospital with him. He will happily tell you that himself. A lot of times he wanted to do a lot of things by himself, and he didn't want visitors. He didn't want friends to visit. He didn't want me to visit. He just wanted to just be there and by himself and cry by himself and do his thing by himself, which I totally respected, and I was okay with it happening. So that's that. Love you guys.
One thing about Nene, she knows how to use her clothes. Like, if she purchased something that she likes, she will make sure she gets her money's worth. You know how many times we've seen her in this suit right here? She don't care. Like, yes, I'm Nene Leaks. I have some coins, but I'm going to use my clothes over and over again. So this and those white V-neck t-shirts. But let me leave Nene alone. Well, there you go. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn notifications so when I do push aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.